friends really love you and they really care about you, and sometimes you might just get a little overstressed and you too kind of think, wow, might get overstressed about this, but you need to know that they always love you. You know, you're a great person, Anthony. You're a really cool guy, and yeah, I think that you should just like think to yourself, like when you feel stressed about your friends, you know, I shouldn't feel this way.
Right. Yeah, thanks. That's good.
That's very
Cool
good
guy.
feedback. Very good feedback. Don't you think,
Yeah.
Anthony?
Mhm.
So would you keep that in mind? What
Yeah.
he just
No,
said.
that's helpful.
You're the awesome guy. You're a very cheerful personality, and all the things come along that people just look at you. They release their stress. How about that?
Just looking me as a music.
Yeah, just looking at you.
My face is a music.
Like a
I've
music.
heard that before. Yeah.
So, but a lot of time, if you become a people pleaser, it can be internally dangerous.
Mhm.
So we have to always about self emotion, self awareness. That's kind of we have to always keep that in mind.
Mhm.
We tend to just forget ourselves, not taking care of ourselves, especially emotional,
Mhm.
and then can be one way or the other come out. It'll come out, but negatively.
Mhm.
So make sure someone says negative, say something to you, comment or attitude, in a positive way dealing with.
Mhm.
Okay, and not to say anything, not to taking care of it. It can be proper.
Mhm.
So, what do you think, Ben? What Anthony said, how he dealing with the friends, the stress.
Could pretty much go along the same lines as what Caleb was talking about, but even then, like going and talking to them directly too might help, especially if something really does concern you or someone that you really care about, and maybe they don't have like the strength or capacity to do it themselves. So, like either way, it's indirectly affecting you. So
Right.
you could go and talk to them about it and work
Yeah.
through it.
What I'm saying, what I'm clearly saying, you said directly talk to the person.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah. So anybody kind of relate that kind of experience? And Diane, do you have any experience like that? And
Yeah, I tend
the stress stress you out?
in a way, yes. I stress with them whenever they have problems, and I try to like help them out. Whatever.
Where you can help them out?
If it's like schoolwork, then I'll try to help them with their schoolwork, or like any family problems. I would try to give them advice or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of notice they talk to you, they have family issues, and then you said something to help them to release their stress. That's great. You guys doing all good. I'm just proud of you all. Okay, so having said that, I think we did pretty much done. Lastly, and I would like to wrap it up and summarize. But beforehand, I want to show you things here. Anthony, like this. Okay, this is my stress.
Oh,
What are we gonna do about it? That's all our stress.
totally.
Either way, no, knowing that it, I mean, the other way can be a problem, so it's still gonna be there.
Mhm.
So the best way realize which one is the biggest hole,
On the bottom.
okay? And so realize each hole, and we have to take care of it. Sometimes we cannot do it ourselves, so this is our support group or friend, positive friend, influence, all the good stuff to release our stress. It can be music, walk, exercise, eating healthy food, and talk to friends, playing music, driving car, and Anthony has a lot of ability to do writing and listen to music and many different factors in his stress. And himself is very much, Anthony is like a positive person. So that being around Anthony can be a positive factor. Or talk, just simply express your feeling. So So this cup will be stop leaking. So, sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
So just visualize this cup. Oh. Okay, so briefly summarize and what we talk about. Anybody has some feedback for our next session? Can you go around and tell us one thing you gained from this therapy?
I like that analogy that you gave with the cup, that we need a support group in order to prevent leaking, because like he was talking about with the internal combustion, that you keep it up inside and you kind of let out. That's what will happen with our stress. If we allow it to build up, we'll start leaking and taking it out on people. And so we need a support group in order to prevent that from happening. So that's good.
Yeah, so we have a wonderful analyze. We have support and hope that we're not only one stressed out. So everybody's stressed out. It's like Diane and homework and schoolwork, and it's just piled up stress. So how to manage daily, and then there's hope. So it's a cup. Okay, Diane, could you tell us one thing and again this?
I thought it was interesting to learn how other people manage their stress. Like Anthony likes to run, Ben likes to play music, Ken likes to drive. So it's just interesting how to manage stress.
Yeah. What about you, Ken?
Well, I thought it was just interesting learning other ways people relieve stress, as she was saying, and how we can't like do it by ourselves. You know, we need other people to support us. We need Jesus.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's great. That's a very effective way to manage our stress, and then encouraging one another. So friendship is very important in this far away from parents' home, and you guys very good friendship. That's very good release stress factor. And what about you, Ben?
Going back to the beginning, definitely the breathing exercise, because
That's great.
like while working out, you have to breathe correctly or else you hurt yourself.
Right.
So it's gonna be the same thing with life. If you don't breathe correctly while you're stressing, you're gonna end up hurting yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for your wonderful feedback. Yeah, so I'm glad you something out of this group. So, okay, so having said that, and this is not homework, so don't take it as homework. This is for remind you the breathing exercise, and then we talk about next meeting. Okay, you can do any time. You don't have to really fill it out anything. Just remind you that you're stressed out, any reason, and then just breathing and for 7-8 breathing exercise. Anyway, thank you so much and coming, and I'll see you next meeting.